Okay, welcome on in, everyone. We're gonna be doing something a little different today. We're gonna be playing some Risk of Rain, which is a game that I really enjoy and have always had a lot of fun with. So why not try this out? Now I'm gonna be quickly just looking around at the beginning at stream to make sure that it doesn't go all blurry and stuff, because every time I have tried to play a game like this in the past, it has gone very messy. So far it seems fine. And by blurry I mean like it goes all pixely and stuff sometimes when there's a lot of movement. So we're just gonna, I tested this out yesterday, but we're gonna check. I mean, it seems all fine. Seems all good on my end, so we're gonna go with it and hope for the best. But welcome on in, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. State, Pancakes, Garoopy, Alex, hello. What is up? What am I doing? Didn't mean to hit settings. Alright, so essentially, I'm gonna die right away because I want to test that stuff. Let's kind of adjust this a little bit so it's not right in my face. Essentially, what this game is, as you guys can see, enemies spawn, you fight the enemies. At the beginning, I was able to choose a character to play as. I tend to choose Huntress. And then you go around the map here, find chests, and you open them up. You get items. The items improve you. Right now I have the gasoline can, which killing enemies sets nearby enemies on fire, which is really good. But yeah, I'm not too great at explaining, but you guys will definitely be able to see what it's like as we go. Right now I'm just playing on normal because I wanted to test stuff out and make sure it all worked properly. I actually play this game a few times a week with Lemon. And we usually go for Monsoon, which is the hardest difficulty. But as you guys can see, in the top there, one thing you guys can't see is you can't see my current gold, which is when you kill creatures, you get gold, and that's how you open up chests and all that. That thing right there, you open that up to get some free gold. But yeah. So you guys can't see that because that's basically behind my face cam right now. Speaking of, hold on a sec. I want to check something. If I'm looking at the game, looks like I'm looking like dead forward. Debating on switching it so it looks like I'm looking to the side a little bit. We'll just leave it. But yeah, I actually play this game a few times a week with Lemon, and it's really fun. But also, on the top of my screen there, you can see what items I have so far. So I have the gasoline can and the ukulele. Gasoline can is outlined in white because it is a common item. The ukulele is outlined in green because it's an uncommon item. Then there are red items, which are rare. There are... For being uncommon, I'm getting a decent amount of them. There are... orange items, which are equipment, which in the bottom right, you can see my key bindings there, and Q has nothing to it. That is my equipment. So once I get one, that'll be there. And then there are yellow items, which are basically, you get them from bosses, which you'll see what a boss is in a second. This is a printer. That's a white printer, so essentially it'll take a random white item that I have, and it'll give me that item in exchange for it. Another printer down there. What one's that? Oh, okay. That item is a good item, the bustling fungus. It's just not really good on this character. These, though, these syringes are really good. The game looks fun. Is it only on PC? That is a good question. I want to say yes, but I could be wrong. I play it on Steam. These particles are all coming from that. That's the boss portal. So essentially, when I'm done collecting items, I go there, challenge the boss, then we move on to the next stage. Hey, gotcha. Welcome on in. Oh, hello. Sorry if I do miss some messages in chat sometimes. Never seen this game. This game came out in 2019. The company that released it themselves are kind of a small company, but they sold like 1 million copies in the first month, which is pretty awesome. Is that Pokemon Legends Arceus? Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Oh, so essentially I have 2 attacks. Or I have... Yeah, 2 attacks. My left click... Or is this? I shoot off 3 arrows that target and track an enemy. I have a right click, which if I could find an enemy, I'd show you. I heard you spawn. Where are you? There you are. This thing is a scrapper. Essentially, I can go in here, I can pick an item that I don't want, and it'll turn it into scrap. And essentially, it prioritizes scrap when we use that printer I showed you earlier. But yeah, my right click is like this boomerang thing. And basically, it bounces off of enemies, which is pretty nice. Like I can show you here. So it just bounces off them like that. And then some of the other effects that you guys are seeing are my items. So like, when enemies die, I set nearby enemies on fire. This one, basically, when I hit an enemy, there's a chance of an electric bolt bouncing onto other enemies. High damage hits also blast enemies with runic. Yeah, so essentially... Every once in a while, if I do a lot of damage, it'll shoot off ice at other people. My attack speed is increased, and my sprint speed is increased. I'm probably not going to explain every little thing to you guys, but since we're just at the beginning here, I figured I might as well explain a little bit. And then another thing I have is I have this dash. Woo! Those things, I'm not going to mess with those this run through at least. Those are Lunar Pods. A type of item I forgot to talk about were blue items. Blue items usually have a good thing and a bad thing that happens with them. So they're a little bit of a gamble to use. There's another Lunar Pod right there. But yeah, Lemon and I actually play this at least a couple times a week. He is fun. Just want to glance around, see if there's any more items before I dip. I've been spending a lot of time here, though, so let's dip. What are the shiny odds in this gen? 1 in 1 million. So I activated that. Basically, I walked up, I pressed E on it. And now we have this boss I want to fight, which he's gonna kill me. Oh, okay. I need to get to some cover because he has that giant laser face that utterly destroys me if you don't have cover. Some characters can just tank it. Okay, we killed him. We're fine. Some characters can just tank it, but I am a squishy character. I'm built for speed and little hits. So when you defeat the boss, a random green item will spawn. So that's a nice one. There is, for some bosses... actually, I think we might be at the point for all bosses. There's a chance of a yellow item spawning instead of the green item, and it usually gives you some sort of ability that the boss had. So we'll see if we come into contact with those later. And then this big red circle, I basically just have to stay inside this big red circle until in the top right there, I need that percentage to get to 100%. Actually, the way they coded it, I needed to get to 99%. But yeah, so this is essentially it. You run around, you do this. There's multiple ways you could do this. You can either just keep going forever and see how far you can get, like what stage you can get to, that's always fun. There's also 2 technically final bosses that you could fight. So this is just like a PvE arena, I guess so. Yeah, you could call it that. I think it's technically labeled as a rogue-like dungeon crawler. I don't 100% know what all that means. Dungeon crawler is essentially this, like I run around, this is the dungeon. I'm running around the dungeon collecting items and all that. The roguelike part, I think, is technically the, what's it called? Like the item buildup and all that. I think that's why it's called rogue. I don't remember. I don't know the exact term for roguelike. But, yeah. So we got a couple items right here that we could get. This we already have. It increases our sprint speed, which isn't this. this speed, basically. We have that, which will give me an extra right click. And we have that, which just reduces damage that we take, which is awesome. One thing that people kind of compare this to is Binding of Isaac. If any of you know what Binding of Isaac is, that's something that it gets compared to. Oh, well, okay. That fallen tree has saved you for now. $74. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to get my Steam settings decently set up. That way I can stream this without it going all like blurry and stuff. That essentially, when I hit an enemy, there's a chance to stun them. I'm gonna try to name off what items do as I get them, if I get new items. I think I'm gonna go to the blue area. Basically, that pod I saw earlier that I told you guys about that gives you blue items. There's an entire, like, dimension, I guess you could call it, dedicated to that area. Or dedicated to that item. And I'll show you guys what it is. Oh, that's something too I should have pointed out. That enemy I just killed was an elite enemy. Elite enemies have, depending on the type of elite, that one was an ice elite. So when you kill it, they explode into an ice ball that if you're inside that ice ball, you will be frozen. There are fire ones, which leave a path of fire behind them. If you step in it, you catch on fire. If you get hit by them, I think you also catch on fire. By the way, this is a nude altar. It costs 1 purple coin, which you guys can't see my purple coins. They're behind my head. I have 39 of them. And a blue orb appears in the bottom left there. So essentially that means when we fight the final boss, a portal will appear that we can go through. Back to elementals though. So fire, ice, there's electric elementals, who essentially have a rechargeable shield. So you gotta keep doing damage to them to make sure it doesn't recharge. There are green ones called Malachites, which you don't usually see till later in difficulty. That if they hit you, they do a decent amount of damage, and ooh, red. If they hit you, they do a decent amount of damage, and they stop you from being able to heal for a period of time. So this chest is bigger than the other chests. Essentially, it usually gives you a green and has a higher chance of getting a red out of it, which we got a red. This thing, essentially, when we kill, we charge it up, and when it's fully charged, it shoots off at an enemy to do a high amount of damage. Are we doing non-Pokemon streams often? Probably not often. Pokemon will still be the majority of my content. I was just curious, like, if you guys are interested in non-Pokemon stuff, and especially since I figured out the settings that I need to stream this. But yeah, so I was interested. I was curious if you guys would be interested in non-Pokemon stuff. But yeah, definitely if I do like a weekend stream, I would do this. I could possibly do this like once a week, maybe. Splatoon. I don't even have Splatoon. Yeah, I'm curious how things will go. Also, there can be stuff in the water here, which are hard to see. But if you put your camera in the water like this, you can see the stuff. So whenever I walk in the water, I walk like this. So I can see the items. Oh, that's good. Basically, whenever I kill... Also, little descriptions for them pop up on the bottom of the screen whenever I pick them up. But I'll still... Every time I get something new, I'll tend to explain it a little bit. So that one, every time I get a kill, my health in the bottom right will gain a yellow shield on top of it. Depending on how many kills, it'll build. Depending on how many of those items I have, depends on how much I get on each kill. But yeah, and it goes away over time, but yeah. Buy it with all the money Trent donates, I mean, possibly. Possibly. I gotta cover bills first before I can buy new stuff. Another printer. We got something good in that? Medkit. You know what? Medkit isn't the best healing item, but I do need some sort of healing item. Yo, was there a scrapper anywhere? That's a fire elemental, by the way. Die. Thank you. I think there was a scrapper somewhere. Basically just because if I hit the printer right now, it'll take a random white item. And I kind of like my white items, so I don't want it to choose a random one. If I find a scrapper, I can scrap a specific white item. And the printer will take that scrap instead. If you buy Splatoon, I'll, I don't know. I mean, fair. How much is Splatoon even? Well, I don't want that. That's definitely going to be the thing I scrap if I find scrapper. We're spending a lot more time on these stages than I want to. Essentially, if you guys notice in the top right, there is a difficulty bar that goes up depending on time. Oh, there's a scrapper. So the longer I take, the more difficult things get. So I want to get on to next stages in order to get more items and stuff like that. What's that printer? Also, if I click my middle mouse button, it that's also a medkit. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard that, but it sounded the same as an item dropping, but I didn't pick up any, or I didn't activate anything, meaning that was a lunar coin that dropped. Lunar coins is a specific currency. There it is. That when you kill an enemy, there's a small chance of them dropping a lunar coin, and that's what we spend in that blue area we were talking about. But yeah, middle mouse button. I can ping things, and I can ping something, it'll pop up in chat as to what it is. And yeah. 40 pounds onto the conversion. Fair, I don't either. I would guess either 35 or 45. That's my guess. Canadian dollars. Buy Splatoon, gotcha, will donate a shiny Cascoon to charity. There we go. There we go. No, if I buy Splatoon, I want you to throw a shiny Cascoon into a volcano. More water! Let's look. Nothing in the water. Alright, time for me to go. I have been here far too long, and I don't think there's anything else really for me to... Oh, no, there's one area I haven't checked yet. Splatoon is fun, but I'll wait for Splatoon 3. Fair. So you see that little blue thing circling? I don't know if you guys noticed. That wasn't there on the last stage. That's the blue orb that appears that I activated earlier. Alright, it's a good thing I came over here. There is a chest. Well, I don't want that either. Alright. Oh, this guy again. I swear, there are other bosses that can spawn. It's random what boss spawns, though, and, you know, the game just likes the Stone Titan right now. Throws cask in a volcano. Okay, now buy it. We'll see. We'll see. Hold on. I see stuff happening in chat. Hold on. Here, you know what? I can pause the game. It's single player. I can pause the game. Yo. We chillin'. Noise. Also, we got the new switch. Hey, nice. Awesome to hear. I think Gage got it too. Gage and one of his friends got it. Bacon coming in with a 2-month membership. Thank you so much, Bacon. It is very appreciated. Thank you so much. I still wish there was an alert for that. I really wish there was. But hey, you got that Ivysaur bulb. Awesome to see. Did I miss anything else? No, I don't think I did. But yeah, that's the what is it? The OLED or whatever it's called. I don't think I have any plans on getting that unless I want to set up like a second Switch to stream, but even then I'd probably just get a regular Switch because wouldn't it be cheaper? Alright, so those red things, essentially since I activated the boss portal, the reason you run around and get items before the boss is because those red things mean you can't I'm falling. Means you can't interact with those while the portal is still charging. So since I left the portal, it's not charging. And since the portal isn't fully charged, those things can't be interacted with. But for real, if you did buy Splatoon, I would be really happy. Fair, fair. It's one of those games that I've, like, kind of been curious about, but it's never caught my attention, if that makes sense. Please target this guy. Thank you. That's the one thing is my attacks, they're tracking. So I can't miss my attacks. But if you see, like right now, that symbol is on him. Here, we'll try with someone else. Someone that I'm not killing and shooting at. I hear the jellyfish spawning. Where are they? Alright. So I have no symbol on him. There. Okay. I'm trying to show you something. Okay, that symbol means I'm targeting that person. So I can only shoot that person. If I have no target, I can't shoot anyone. I can't shoot at all. Like I'm clicking, nothing shoots. Oh god. These things are really mean. They follow you and then they explode on you and do a lot of damage. Especially the elementals, because the elementals, they're elementals. They do extra damage and have extra health and all that. The original is about $100 cheaper, but today they offered extra in-store credit for Switch trade-ins or for LED mode or model. So I only had to pay about $150 for everything. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, so this is the Lunar Realm I was telling you guys about. In the Lunar Realm, time does not pass, so difficulty does not get harder. Basically, whenever you're playing with friends, this is where you go if someone needs to like go get food or have a bathroom break. You come here because you can't pause the game in multiplayer. By the way, right there, this is a store, and the store clerk is about to appear. That's the store clerk. As you can tell, my symbol appeared on him. I can attack him if I want. I'll show you guys how poorly that goes later on. This area has 5 random blue items for sale. Honestly, this one's probably the only one here that I'm interested in. Each of them costs 2 Lunar Coins, which I have 39 at the moment. This one's the only one I'm interested in, but it affects my equipment, which I don't have on equipment, so I don't know if it's really worth it right now. Then if I don't like any of them, I could come over here, spend 1 Lunar Coin to refresh shop, so I'll show you guys. Pick that up. So, dramatically reduces equipment cooldown, but it automatically activates. So that's the good and bad thing that I was telling you guys about. So equipments have cooldowns. So a certain amount of time after you use it that you can't use it again. This reduces that cooldown, but you have no control over when your equipment activates. It'll automatically activate every time it's available, depending on the equipment. Some equipments require you to have a target, so those ones will activate as soon as you have a target. Then I press this, and the one that I just bought won't refresh, but the other 4 will. So there we go. This one helps us out if we want to fight one of the bosses. And when I say helps us out, I mean you need this in order to get to the other boss. This is a equipment that I don't want. That, I forget what it does, but it's something to do with a big chicken. That's not a heresy item? Oh, it's not a heresy item. I don't know what that does. We'll get another one of those, reduce our cooldown even further. That's the thing, so items can stack. So I have 2 of these. So it automatically activates. You can't really stack that. It's just always going to automatically activate. But the dramatically reducing cooldown does stack. So my equipment, when I eventually have one, will reduce even more. Then over here, essentially, 3 white items we could trade for that. So 3 random white items. Since we have this, the scrap, it'll prioritize that. So it'll definitely take that. But then it'll randomly take one of my other white items. This one, if I trade 5 green items, I get Brilliant Behemoth, which is what that is. So essentially, my attacks explode. It's pretty nice, actually. Do I have 5 green items? 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 green items. So I could buy one of these and then buy that. But that's going to be a lot of items missing. Over here, basically, those are 2 photos. So right now, we're technically on stage 3. These are 2 photos of stage 3 stages. Essentially, there's a random... each stage, you have a random chance between different maps. These 2, there's... like a snowy one, and then like an autumn one. I could either just go through the portal like normal and randomly get one of these, or I could, if I want the snowy one, I could buy it and get the snowy one. Hey, guy, welcome on in. Not much is up. We're playing some Risk of Rain. So, this guy. I'm gonna let you know now, I won't be able to kill him. But look at how little his health goes down. And he just doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Eventually, he will care. Eventually, he will care. You'll see it in a second. Let's see. See See how slowly his health is going down. This guy is strong. And by strong, I just mean he has a lot of health. It'll happen eventually. Big blue lizard man indeed. Big blue lizard man. Oh, also one thing, you might be... Oh, there we go. So he gets mad once he gets to a certain amount of health and kicks you out. And now basically, we're locked out. We can't go back in. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna fall. Hey, there's a book. Boop. On maps, every once in a while, an enemy can drop a lore book, or on a map you can find a lore book, or like a radar dish that basically gives you like lore on the map. It's like out of game stuff, but it's like lore, yeah. So he kicks you out after he gets to a certain amount of health. You can do enough damage eventually. So normally, I would just go through here, enter the portal, and go back to those stages we were on. But I'm gonna go to a little bit of a challenge area down here. Also, fall damage is not lethal. You will always, if you take enough damage, like you can't go below 1 health for fall damage. But then you'll be at 1 health, and you have to hope you don't die. But I'm gonna go through this portal. Is there a possible way to defeat him? Yes. Get strong enough to kill him. The thing is, when you kill him, he doesn't actually die. His character model still sits there. But it's just you can't target him anymore, and you don't get anything out of it. So basically, I'm in this area. If you guys notice, in these enemies are really annoying. I hate the fact that I got them. Oh god. If you notice in the top right, there's a monster section. Basically, I'm in an area where I have to charge these fuel cells. Or fuel cells, what are they called? Cell vents. I have to charge these cell vents. After I charge a cell vent, I get an item. And then after I charge this one and turn on the next one, that monster, the little mushroom guy, will get an item as well. And so he'll get some perks. See, they're annoying. They drop these things, and then they also do that. They sit down and they heal. So these things are really annoying. They can be really dangerous depending on what item they get. If I go outside of this bubble, I take damage. So I want to be inside the bubble to charge it. But then after, so mushroom guy, so I get an item. Cool. I gotta go find the next area now. Which is over there. So if I activate this vent, mushroom guy will get an item. Let's see what he gets. Okay, that's not too bad. Basically, that's a white item. Outside of battle, ow. Outside of battle, it gains health. That's essentially all it is. Since it has 5 stacks of it, it'll gain more health while it's outside of battle. Like, it'll just gain health quicker. Ow, ow, okay. I hate these guys so much. But then if I activate the 3rd cell, this guy won't get another item, but another enemy will spawn that also has his items. Also, my medkit, essentially, after I take damage, I heal a little bit of health. So since when I'm outside of this bubble, I take like 1 damage over time to heal up easily, I just go outside the bubble and come back in, and you'll see my health kind of jumps up. Oh yeah, one thing I was going to say earlier, I started to point it out, but I got distracted. A lot of information to take in here. Yeah, it's a lot to explain. Like, I know this game, like, a lot of copies of this game were sold, but there's still like so many people that don't know what this game is and know nothing about it. So I'm trying to explain it a little bit as we go. It's eventually, as you play it, it's eventually stuff that you just learn over time. But yeah, so my left click that shoots off the 3 shots. Is this going down to nothing? Okay, it's going down to nothing. Alright, that basically, tri-tip dagger, chance to bleed enemies on hit. Essentially, it's what it sounds like. If I hit them, they have a chance to bleed and they take more damage. But my left click, it shoots out those 3 shots. If I'm gonna land a crit, it shoots out 6 shots instead of 3, which is why every once in a while you see red ones shoot out. Little man shoots stuff, indeed. Little man shoots stuff. And as I grab items, as you can see, the items are appearing on my character. So yeah. Never heard of it, fair enough. Types in YouTube how to play Risk of Rain. Fair. You might get information for Risk of Rain 1 at that point. It's the floating eyeballs. But yeah, Risk of Rain 1, I didn't play it, but essentially it was a side-scroller. So it was a 2D game, side-scroller. So then this one was like a huge upgrade. They went to 3D. Okay. My one item, the little green bird, essentially if I jump, I do a little dash forward. So that's why I just yeeted myself off the cliff there. But yeah, the game studio that made this game isn't a well-known studio, I'd say. But when this game came out, they sold 1 million copies in the first month. So it honestly surprises me how many people don't know about it. I mean, but I don't see a lot of, like... I don't see a whole lot of people, like, streaming it or anything like that. I mean, I don't search it up either, so that is a good reason why I don't see it, I guess. Just be here playing Geometry Dash. Fair enough. Fair enough. How to understand video game. Yeah. Essentially, fight enemies to gain money. Use that money to buy items to make myself stronger. Fight more enemies. These, they're glasses. I like to call them crit goggles. Because y'all know me with my names and my memory. I forget stuff a lot. So I tend to make up names for items. And they stick even after I learn them later. Sorry, I was just trying to fix my mouse. Okay, what items are they gonna get? Alright, that item that they got, essentially, if they are close to me, they deal more damage. So we want to keep them away. Geometry Dash is fun. Fair. I don't know if I've ever played Geometry Dash. I've seen a lot of memes just mentioning it, but yeah. I guess favorite item, crit goggles. Yep, crit goggles. Crit goggles are actually amazing on this character. Because, like I said, my left click, if I'm getting a crit, shoots out 6 shots instead of 3 shots. So if I can max out my crit and do crit every damage, I'll just always shoot out 6 shots. Go away, eyeball. Geometry Dash is coated with scratch. Ooh, interesting. See, when it shoots out those red ones, it's shooting out 6. So that's pretty awesome. What is happening? What was that noise? Yeah, sorry, I keep getting distracted. That, basically, if an enemy has more than 90% health, I do more damage to them. But yeah, if I keep going here, eventually, instead of white items, it'll start giving me, green items. And then the very last one will give me a red item. So that's why it's nice to come in here, because time doesn't move, so your difficulty doesn't go up. But, what's it called? But you still get some really good items. Okay, so we got a new enemy as well, the Lemurians, which are just little lizard people that like to shoot fire. Let's get rid of that mushroom. The mushroom is still the most dangerous enemy on the screen right now. Ah! But yeah, I said sorry, I keep getting distracted, and I got distracted again. Yeah, so essentially, this game, if you don't know any of the stuff that I'm doing, like this, how I'm in this special area and all this stuff, you don't even really need to know all that stuff. To just play the game, essentially all you need to know, kill enemies to get items, or kill enemies to get money, use that money to buy items. That's essentially how it works. Oh, this is a Hapu feather. Gives me a second jump. And most items, when you pick them up, well, all items when you pick them up, a little description pops up on the screen. If you miss the description, you can go in here, you hold tab, you go in here, you can hover over them, and it'll give you a better description. There are some items like this that don't really give you a description. And his music was electric. So there's stuff like that sometimes, but yeah. Hey, Vizard, welcome on in. Yeah, so that's essentially this game. You just get items, move forward. There are final bosses that you can fight. One of them, if you don't know what you're doing, essentially, you will accidentally run into him. The other one, you kind of need to know what you're doing in order to run into him. So I don't fully know what my plan is right now, if I'm going to fight either the final bosses, or, you know what, we're going to fight the first final boss at least. We're going to go fight Mithrix. Ah. I mean, to be fair, Scroopy, I don't think that's a pun. Hapu is the name of the game company, and they might have named it that specifically because they're like, hey, our game company has Hop in the name, let's do Hop. They might have done that, but I don't know. I don't know why they named it that. There's also the one item I have is called Paul's Goat Hoof. Paul is one of the people who made the game. Engineering, something I want to learn about. Fair, fair. There is a character in here called Engineer. Okay. So the item, I didn't even realize they got this item because I was distracted talking to you guys. They got Leeching Seed, which is that green item there. Essentially means whenever they land a hit, they gain health. But then the other enemy that has appeared, okay, that guy's dead. Is the bell. Essentially, the bell that floats around and flies likes to throw giant spike balls at me, and they really hurt. Brass Contraption, I think their actual name is, but they're scary. They are very scary. Honestly, I don't know what's more scary, them or the mushrooms right now. Both are pretty scary. Risk of Rain nerd, that is me, that is I. I think Lemon might be a little bit more of a Risk of Rain nerd. I think he knows more than me. Okay, we got 2 more to do. Oh, there it is. BRB, yeah, no worry. No worries. This area right here that I'm in is a dangerous area. It's very much in the open. So usually if you have like melee enemies to fight, like our Lemurians there, the little lizard people, it's not too bad. But we have a decent amount of ranged people. So being out in the open like this is scary, especially when the bell sneaks up on me. Can this fire go away? Especially the mushrooms. Having the mushrooms as our first enemy was honestly really unlucky because they are a huge pain. The good news is my character is essentially made to dash around and try to avoid damage. So when it comes to these bells that are scary, I just gotta keep moving and avoid the attacks, hopefully. Keep getting slowed by something though. Oh! I didn't realize their new item. Their new item, Corona Bobble, they slow on hit, so yeah. I like rain, but sometimes it isn't very likable. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, this is our last cell to open. So this is where we get the red item. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, their new item is Alien Head, which I'm pretty sure that reduces ability cooldowns, so we should be okay. It just might mean their attacks can go faster. But these eyeballs with Chronobobble is a pain, because Chronobobble slows, and then the eyeball like almost guarantees hits because it's just a laser. And my character is supposed to be built for mobility and avoiding damage. I can't do that when I'm slowed. Also, you guys can't see it. I'm gaining a lot of money in here. I'm at 5,000 coins, but there's nothing to spend the money on in this realm, so it's just kind of there. I heard that bell. Where are you? What? There we go. What's our red item? Brilliant Behemoth. We didn't even need to buy it from the Lunar Realm. So essentially, all your attacks explode. It's exactly what it says. When I land an attack, it blows up. So it does extra damage. Prince of Bel Air. Bel Hair? No. And then we go in the portal to leave, and I usually like to jump off here. Okay, let's keep going. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Friday so far, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this game. At least hopefully it's curious a bit. Hope I'm not boring anyone. What we got here? So these kind of things, these are terminals. It shows you 3 items, and you can buy one of them. The question mark is a random white item. The other 2 are what they look like. This chest, it prioritizes a healing item. So that might be nice. Sometimes enemies like to spawn over there, and I just need to pick them off, I guess. That's one thing, is just waiting for enemies to spawn. When I see a printer, hello, that's a beetle guard. He's a pain in the butt. So that, I can tell it's a printer from a distance, so I like to ping it to try to see what it is. Backup mag printer. That thing gives me an extra boomerang, so that's actually decent. I still have my scrap, so I might do it. Yeah, I like to ping the printers from a distance, see what they are. Is this the aforementioned autumn map then? Yeah. I honestly didn't know what to call it when I was explaining to you guys. I was just kind of like, I mean, it's kind of has an autumn feel to it. I guess I'll call it the autumn map. Can some enemies spawn on me, please? Thank you. Hi. What's up? Oh, hey, beetle guard. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna need you to... Oh, that guy. You saw that guy fly across the map? Basically, he stepped on one of those things, which launches you. But that guy is a... I don't remember his name. But he's basically like a turret, and it hurts. It hurts real bad. So let's hope we get a good healing item. It's orange, it fits. Yep, orange trees. It's good. I'm gonna go with random item. That's not bad. Sticky bomb basically has a random chance of... throwing a sticky bomb at the enemy on a hit. Welcome to Orange Place. Stuff happens. Indeed. Orange Place. Stuff happens. Bam, bam, bam. Usually on this map, I have problems with enemies not always spawning near me. I say that, and then enemies start spawning, so... Ooh, that's nice. Razor wire, basically when I take damage, there he is. This guy is like a turret, and he hurts, and he's scary. We got him, though. But yeah, basically I take damage, I shoot out razor wires that deal damage to people. Still no orange item, though. That is true. I do not have an equipment yet. I need one. Yoink. Yoink. Back, anything happen? No, not really. Hey, that rusty key, essentially... Oh, hey, orange. That rusty key is essentially, there's a random chance of a lockbox spawning on the map now that I have a rusty key. And that opens the lockbox. Essentially a free item if I can find it. So these items, that one will give me wings. That one will scan the whole map and tell me where stuff is. This one I like to call the lightning hat. It's not a hat. I thought it was a hat when I first saw it. It's not a hat. It replaces my arm, actually. That electric thing, that's on my arm. That's it. So I have an equipment now. Because of... Basically, you look at an enemy, you press Q, it shoots down a lightning bolt on them. Because I have that thing that reduces cooldown, but also activates it as soon as it's available, whenever I look at something, it'll automatically activate. This is an interesting thing. So it'll flip through items, and I can just press E on an item that I want. I like to sit here and wait for a red. It almost never appears. It gets quicker over time. Yeah. If you don't click anything for a while, it just gives you the whatever the last item is. And mushrooms are mean, indeed. Mushrooms are mean. When to place and some bells through spike balls at his head. That is accurate. That is accurate. But, yeah, I like to wait for a red to be in there. It almost never happens. So I usually just end up getting whatever the last item is. Whee! I don't need bustling fungus. Oh my god. Why does the game want me to have bustling fungus so much? I was gonna be like, I swear, if that's bustling fungus. Alright, I want a shredder. I want to shred the bustling fungus. This is a blood shrine. I sacrifice my blood for money. That's basically it. I sacrifice my blood for money. No, I'm good with my lightning hat. It's always great when you can kill the enemies before they finish spawning. I want to go back to the blue place. If I can find a scrapper, that would make the blue place even better right now. Realize there's music and it's great. Yeah, the music in this game is amazing. You know what? I'll turn up the music for you guys. Well, all I can really do is turn up the master volume. Turn those down a little bit. Hopefully it's not too loud. Yeah, the music in this game is really nice. The people that made this game, the group is a little bigger now, but the people that made this game at the time were a group of 4. That was Lunar Coin. Where is it? I think. Didn't I just hear a Lunar Coin spawn? I did. There it is. These things are kind of rare, and I like to spend them a lot, so it's good to have them. It's good when they fall. But yeah, when they made the game, it was just a group of 4 people. So it's actually insane. I think they're a group of 6 now. I actually applied to work for them and got no response, sadly. But to be fair, I was still in school when I applied. I was just kind of, or actually I wasn't in school, I was in my internship, and it was one of the things where it's like, I'm technically, like, I'm not done my schooling, so I'm not fully, like, what they're looking for, but I don't know when I would get this chance again, basically. So I kind of figured I wouldn't get it, but I thought, hey, might as well give it a shot. I really wanted to find a scrapper. Oh, this is an equipment drone. Basically, I can give it an equipment, which is the orange thing, and it will run around and use it. So I think I'm going to give it my lightning hat, and then I'm going to go get another lightning hat. Let's give you my lightning hat. Now it'll go around zapping things with lightning. And I need to go get a new lightning hat. I was about to say, wait, where was it? It's right there. This is an incendiary drone, so it has a flamethrower attached to it. Well, I didn't find a scrapper. I don't think I explored all the way down here, though. And another blood shrine. Alright, yeah, sadly no scrapper. Nothing is guaranteed to spawn on the map. So, sadly no scrapper, but we'll just move on then. I mean, it's very possible that there actually is one. I just missed it. Like, I just didn't see it. But I'm willing to take the loss on that. This is a healing shrine of some sort. Shrine of the Woods. I can hit it 3 times to create a green circle that I can heal inside of. So since it spawned right beside the portal, it's random chance where it spawns. Random chance if it spawns, and random chance where it spawns. Random chance if it spawns, then random chance where it spawns. The fact that it spawned right beside the boss portal is amazing. Yo, this is my favorite. I'm not even gonna look at him yet. This is my favorite creature in the game. Look at him. Look at him. I love him so much. I hate that I have to kill him. Look at his design. It's beautiful. He's dead. I'm sad. We get more razor wire, though. That is, like, my favorite thing in this game is that enemy. Oh, I guess one thing I'm also blocking is, with my face cam, is underneath my face cam, there are 2 more things now. The equipment drone's health bar and the incendiary drone's health bar. So you guys can't see that either, I guess. Sometimes this game can get very hectic. Especially when I have the stuff that automatically goes off, like the lightning bolt and all that. Like, I'll spawn into a map and I'll lightning bolt something that I don't even see. I wish there was a scrapper. You know what I should have done? And it's what I usually do. So my equipment drone, I gave him the lightning hat, so it shoots lightning bolts as well. What I usually do is, earlier on, I told you guys about that, the radar scanner. That basically, it shows me where stuff is on the map. I usually like to give the equipment drone the radar scanner. That way, basically, it just runs around telling me where stuff is. And I love it. But, sadly, I wasn't able to do that. Hey, we're back in here. We're probably still not strong enough to kill that guy. Oh, yep, he kicked me out. So, what I told you guys before about how he kicks you out if you do enough damage to him. Because I was looking at him, my equipment automatically activated. So, I shot him with lightning. That lightning hit activated my sticky bomb, which attached a sticky bomb to him. It blew up. And that did enough damage for him to kick us out. So now we don't get items. Sadness. It do be how it do be, I guess. Ripperoni. Alright, welcome to hell. Alright, there's a few new things here I can show you guys. This is a Shrine of Combat. I click it. Greater Wisps. Okay, so I'm fighting Greater Wisps. Basically, it just spawned in these guys for me to fight. And they're gone. Another thing I'll quickly show you guys. Is this. This is a Shrine of Chance. We haven't found one yet until now. Hold on, I gotta get rid of that guy. This is a Shrine of Chance. Basically, I buy it. And it has a chance to give me a random item. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's sad. You can only get 2 random items out of it. Every time you hit it, the price increases. So it's a little bit of a pain when you're not getting items. See, no item. Price increases. There's an item. Price still increases. There's second item, so we get no more items out of it. I'm actually gonna buy this since we didn't get to go to the Lunar Realm. That's an equipment. Basically, I buy that. I become faster. Like, all my stats basically get increased for a period of time. But when the effects wear off, there's a chance of me having permanent debuffs that I can never get rid of. So I usually like using that, but I need more. Basically, if I get enough of those items that I have already that automatically activates equipment but reduces cooldown, if I can get enough of those, I can essentially hit that equipment enough times that my I'll never get the debuffs because my power-up will never end. Okay, I've only hit 2 of these. Both times I've gotten red items, and I swear the red items are not guaranteed out of these. Kills reduce equipment cooldown. That's always awesome. Especially because my equipment is one that does damage, so my equipment can reduce my equipment maybe. Here's the lockbox I was telling you guys about. So I hit that, get a free item, key goes away. Oh, he's dead. Okay. In here, though, there is a chest to guarantee a red item. Right there. 3,743. I do not have that much, but we're going to save up for it. You know what? I'm buying this. Come on. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Essentially, the good thing, it increases the speed of charging the teleporter, so we can charge it quicker. But the area you need to stay in to charge it is smaller. Oh my god, so many lightning bolts. I still haven't explored a whole lot of this area. I'm just standing in the open right now trying to get enemies to spawn near me. That way I can gain some gold. Because I want to open up that red chest as soon as possible. That over there, if you bring a certain item there, that is another character you can unlock. I already have it unlocked, but yeah. That's an equipment barrel, so I buy it and get an orange item out of it. Think I have enough for the red chest now? I am $7 short. I need 7 gold. Something spawn. Please. Alright, I have enough. Guaranteed red item. That, Dio's best friend. That is a really good item. Essentially, if I die, I come back to life. Hey, Scrooby, welcome on in. Or not welcome on in. My brain is broken. Scrooby being a lurky turkey, very appreciated. My brain completely broke there for a second. Sorry about that. But yeah, normally if you die, the run ends. You gotta restart. With Dio's best friend, if I die, I get a second chance. Okay, it's just yeeting items off the cliff. I'll buy it until I get all the items off the cliff, then I'll go get them. I need 1 more gold! Where are some enemies? Thank you. There we go. Got both the items. I tried to stop my fall damage there. I did not. I failed. Hey, Del, welcome on in. How you doing? What is up? See, I like the chance shrines, but I also hate them. Hey, welcome back, Oscar. Oh my god, see, 3 times in a row gaining nothing, and the price just increases each time. It makes me not want to hit them, but I like it. A lot of items, indeed it is. Oh, you good, Incendiary Drone? You're rich? Right now I'm not rich. I only have 43 gold. But, yeah. I don't have a lot of gold, but I mean, I got a lot of items. So that's good. Good morning, I'm okay. Been busy with life. Fair, fair. Yo, I haven't even talked about yesterday's work yet. Yesterday's work was not fun. Basically, I got called in early, which wasn't too bad because, like, it takes me a little bit to get to work. So I was gonna leave here at 4, and I got called in at 3:30. So it's like I only got there half an hour earlier than I planned on being there. But we were down a person the entire day, which is why I was called in early, and that was no fun. I'm really hoping, because Thanksgiving weekend is this weekend, that means today will be slow. The thing that sucks is that if it's slow, I'll still have to be there until close, but at least it won't be insanely busy. Oh, Elder Lemurians! Okay, I one-shot it, but basically these things are scary. They shoot 5 fireballs at once, and if you get close to them, they do like a flamethrower on your head. Yeah, they got that. This map is so, like, I've been spending so much time on all these maps just because I'm trying to show you guys stuff. And also, like, just because there's so much to get on some of the maps. Yeah, so this is honestly probably one of my favorite games. I love playing it so much. That, basically, I'm not going to take it because I have Lightning Hat and I like Lightning Hat. I would turn into a floating ball that can fly around, and I explode when I come out of the flying ball. Yeah, I love this game so much. Like, Lemon and I both, like, just enjoy playing this randomly throughout the week whenever we got time. Recently, and why, well, when I say recently, I mean, like, last time we played was, like, Monday, I think, because I've been busy with, work and all that fun stuff. That's the same one I'm looking for. Okay. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, it's one of these things again. Let's see if I can get a red this time. Probably not, but let's see. Matter of if I can react on time, too. Rip. Not a bad item, though. It's a mix of the chance of getting the item, but also, what's it called? Being able to react on time to actually get it out of the machine. I'm gonna take up a random guess for this boss. I'm gonna guess Magma Worm. Yo, I guessed it! Okay, he's almost dead. He's dead. Well, y'all didn't get to experience him very much, but essentially, it's a worm just made of magma. And there's another one called the Overloading Worm that looks the same, except it's blue and black, and it looks intense, and I love it so much. It's probably my second favorite thing in this game. My favorite being the one I showed you before, and then that one's my second favorite. Hopefully we can counter one of those. There's nothing there. Fire drone. Oh yeah, so the circle now that was red, the circle is now blue, and it's smaller than what it was. So that's the item I was telling you guys about before, that basically the circle gets smaller, but it increases the cooldowns, or the charging speed. And now we're good to go. Oh, I didn't check up there for items. Rip. There definitely was at least like one chest up there. Ripperoni. Ooh, Scrooby back in with the cask and I see. Now this area is so big and there's so many like nooks and crannies. I'm definitely gonna miss items, but I'm gonna try my best to get them all. Where are you? Backup mag, okay. I might as well get the backup mag because I have the scrap. And this is going to be our last chance at items, essentially. Because I am going to go fight Mithrix, which is one of the bosses. Essentially, this is the boss that I was saying, if you don't know what you're doing, you'll accidentally run into him. Because on this map, the teleporter looks a little different, and it's technically lined up to the moon. So if you go through it, you will go to the moon. Ow, unless I die first. Still need healing items. But yeah, so, oh, there we go, Legion Seed. Ask and you shall receive. But yeah, so it's lined up to the moon. If you go to the moon, you fight Mithrix. I usually call him Mithrax, because I thought that's what his name was at first. But, you can unalign it and line up to the planet instead. And then you just continue the loop. But we'll go fight Mithrix so you guys can see what that is. Let's go with random. Oh, I'm down. Essentially, whenever I kill someone, I get a little red orb that increases my health by 1. And I can do that 100 times. So my health can increase by 100. Oh, why did I fight you guys? I fell. What is happening there? Something glitched out. That again. Oh, hello. That's apparent. Bum ba da dum ba da dum. Bustling fungus again. Why does the game want me to have bustling fungus so much? Boss man. What, for the parent? Yeah. It is. There's a one step up from that, too. There's a grandparent that we haven't seen yet. I'm buying a healing drone just in case. Essentially, it follows me and it'll heal me up if it thinks I need it. Sounds like something intense is happening over there, and I don't know what it is. Oh, there's a magma worm. That's what's happening over there. Ah, come on. Get in there. Okay, that's not a bad healing item, but not great either. We're actually getting some pretty decent items from all of this. Okay, we're almost done looting this place, I think. Let's go one of those quickly. Wow. That guy vanished. That might be all that's left. That's Combat Shrine. I don't need to do that. Oh, no, there we go. More. Oh, yeah. See, little nooks and crannies everywhere where there are items that I just constantly forget. I don't need an equipment. So we are good to go, I guess. So we'll keep it aligned to the moon. We will go fight Mithrix. That way you guys can see what that looks like. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's a viable strategy to fight the boss outside of the bubble because you just got to get away from them. Hey, there we go. Yo, I have so many of those. I have 3 of those. That's 300 extra. 98. So close. So close. Yeah, I need to kill like as many things as I can right now because I have 3 of those infusions, which essentially means I get an extra 300 health when I'm killing things. So I want to try to build up those as much as I can. And these rocks count. These flying rocks count. So that's why I'm attacking the rocks right now. There's a mushroom somewhere being a pain. And it's gone. I'm just farming these rocks until I can, until I stop getting these red orbs, essentially. I'm getting jumped, indeed. Oh, there we go. Stop getting red orbs. My health is increased as much as it can. Alright, let's get out of here. We're gonna go fight Mithrix. Essentially, right now, we're going to the moon. Mithrix is a very interesting fight. He has 3 stages. He has 3 stages and an in-between stage. So it's a very interesting fight. Essentially, we spawn here in this big, weird room. We have to run all the way this way. I'm zapping things with my lightning without even seeing them. Look at it. So pretty. Rip whatever that was. This is essentially our ship. Our ship is trapped in this bubble, and we need to fix that. So, those beams of light, they're kind of hard to see. I need to go to them and essentially get rid of what's causing them. And there are those weird guys around, so... What is that? Oh, that's a guy I killed. Hey, Stone, I am doing well. How are you doing? Is this online? I'm currently playing solo, but there is an online component to it. There isn't any... I don't think... yeah, I think there is a matchmaking. I just don't play the matchmaking. I play with Lemon like once a week. Or at least like once or twice a week. I try to go for more. But yeah, so this thing... It's causing light. I click it. Now enemies are gonna spawn here. It's like mini boss fights. Oh, right, it gets smaller because of my thing. It's like mini boss fights. It just spawns a bunch of enemies for me to fight. I'm well. Hey, that's awesome to hear. I'm glad that you're doing well. But yeah, and I just need to charge these quickly. But yeah, Lemon and I enjoy. I like this game a lot. I think I might like it more than Lemon does. But Lemon and I like playing this game throughout the week whenever we get the chance. And I finally got Streamlabs to not bug out when I'm streaming it, so I decided, hey, why not do a little Risk of Rain 2 stream? Hey, now we gotta do another one. There's one over here. Alright, those guys, when you kill them, they leave that, a giant ring of fire. So it's a little annoying. Lunar Coin, I want it. I'll have to wait for the fire to go away, but that Lunar Coin is mine. I don't know if anything can spawn behind me, but I keep glancing behind me just in case. My character is pretty strong at the moment, but anything could turn around in an instant. Okay, nothing wants to spawn for some reason. That's weird. Also, what do you guys think of this layout? It's kind of simplistic, but I kind of like it at the same time. Okay, more beams of light. I think I only... Oh, I have to do 4 of them. I have to do 4 of them. Okay. So there's more than 4 of them. I can just kind of pick and choose which ones I want to do. So, like, there's one of them that I've never really done fully myself because it's kind of a scary one. Because it, like, takes your health and stuff. So that, essentially the same thing as before. I can give up 5 greens in order to get this. I don't really want that. That's Aegis. Aegis, essentially, if you heal... Wait, no. Yeah. Aegis is essentially... If... Like, I'm at full health. If I start healing right now, it'll give me that health and overshields. So each pillar kind of has its own thing. This one, it's if you're on the ground, it flings you. So that's why I'm trying to, like, stay in it, but I don't want it to fling me. Especially because I made the bubble smaller, so... Ah! Yeah, there we go. We just gotta charge one more. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. So we're gonna go over to that one over there. Yeah, because there is one in there. That's the blood one. That's the scary one. I try to do it usually Lemon does it, because Lemon knows how to do it properly. I don't. I tried to do it once and it killed me. These ones aren't too bad. It's just that the as you're completing it, the circle you have to stay in gets smaller. See, it's like shrinking. So tiny. Oh, hello. Okay, goodbye. There we go. So over there in that one area, you saw there was spots where I could get items. Over here, there are these things, which are the Lunar Pods, so I get a random lunar item. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I love this item so much. It halves my health, but doubles my damage. I take it now, but I'm gonna probably die with it and regret it later. So now that we've completed 4 of those, we gotta go to that thing. We get to go here. Whee! And we're going all the way to the top. And now, y'all get to see who Mithrix is. Oh, this is my first time hearing this music. My equipment activating while I'm in the cutscene. Alright, so normally I wouldn't do that damage that quick, but he just flew up in the air because I did enough damage to him. He is really scary. So this is just his first stage so far. Dude, sick, yeah. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna pause here quickly. Excuse me, sir. This randomizer looks awesome, but where is Pikachu? Yo, Pikachu's, where is it? Right there, that's Pikachu. It zaps people with lightning. This is not his second stage. This is what I was saying before, how he has 3 stages and an in-between. This is the in-between. In-between, we have to fight his lunar chimeras. Which apparently, if I just look around, I'll kill them all with lightning. So, I need to get out of the center then, because he's about to come back down. This is second stage now. I'm doing so much damage to him. I feel kind of bad. This stage is usually a lot scarier than it is right now. Oh, this is a scary bit. This is a scary bit. Those walls can kill me. Sorry if I'm missing messages. Jump! Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Please knock him out of the stage. Okay. That was scary. Now stage 3. He steals my items. Oh. Come back. Come back. I need you guys. So he is stealing all my items. They are now his items. As I do damage to him, he gives them back. Which, because I specifically have that one item that doubles my damage, where did his player model go? Oh, never mind. I know what happened. Alright, there we go. Oh, wait, what? Oh, he has Dios! Right, I forgot! Okay, we're fine. So essentially, he had all my items. The reason he was at half health actually helped me a lot. The reason he was at half health was because I had that one item that halves my health but doubles my damage. That actually helped me a lot because he had lower health. The one thing, though, is he had Dios, which is that red item I was talking about, that if I die, I get a second chance, I come back. So we were strong enough to take him out. Now we gotta make our way back to that ship that I said that was in the bubble. And we have to go defend it for a minute. For a minute? It might be longer than a minute. Might be shorter than a minute. I don't remember. Ow. Hey! What is that? Oh, that's a dead person. Nice. So these enemies that are spawning, they create little orbs that if you stand in them, they do a lot of damage. And when you kill them, they create a giant orb that if you're standing in it, I'm pretty sure just instantly wipes you. It either does an insane amount of damage or instantly wipes you. I don't know which one it is. All I know is it either does a lot of damage to where it will most likely kill you, or it does, it just instantly kills you. For some amount of time, yeah, for some amount of time. One thing that I do sometimes is I just go inside and I just sit here. But then every once in a while, some bad things will try to hit me while I'm in there, and it's like, I need to get out. So we got lucky with, ow. We got lucky with our item gain on this. So there we go. That is Mithrix. That's beating the game by defeating Mithrix. But yeah, we got really lucky with our item gain during that. So items are all random and all that, but we got really good items, so we were able to fight that. And there we go. We leave the planet, or the moon. The moon vanishes. Gaming. What about gaming? What? And so she left, yearning for her next great hunt. Essentially, depending on what character you are, depending on how you beat Mithrix, depending on if you beat Mithrix, depends on what happens there. Like, if we're in 2-player and I die, but Lemon beats Mithrix, then it'll say something about how I was, like, never found or something like that. And then the credits happen. In the credits, the one thing I love that they do with the credits is they show you concept art for stuff. And some of the concept art is kind of funny. Like that, I'm pretty sure is supposed to be an Elder Lemurian. Some of the concept art is actually really good. Like, really detailed. That thing on the... Oh, I was going to say, that thing on the right, I don't know what it is, but I think that's the shopkeep's, the blue shopkeep's hand. But yeah, I'm not gonna have you guys sit through that, but that is awesome. So it'll tell us like what all our items are at the end, what class we were. Right here, if we died, it'll tell us what killed us. I was on Rainstorm difficulty, which is normal. Time alive was that. It doesn't count the time from when we were in the areas where time doesn't count up. How many kills I had, minion kills, deaths, damage dealt, minion damage dealt, most damage dealt, meaning that's how much damage I did in a single hit. Damage taken, highest level, gold collected, items collected. Oh, you can't see all of these because of my face cam. Sorry about that. What stage I was on when we finished it, and how many purchases I had. But yeah, so that is that. This, so this is normally what Huntress looks like. It's got like a cape and it's all red. This is for beating the game on Monsoon, which is the hardest difficulty. There are artifacts here that can adjust stuff, so choose your own items. So when you get an item, instead of it being random, I can just choose my own item. Enemies spawn only as elites. Spawn with a random equipment that changes every time it's activated. Friendly fire is enabled for both survivors and monsters alike. Allies deal 500 damage, but have 10% health. So like, there's a bunch of these that you can do. One of the ones that I love putting on is your relentless doppelganger will invade every 10 minutes. Monsters drop items. And then I like these. So monsters drop items. So instead of running around buying items, I'm killing monsters and they drop items. Relentless doppelganger will invade every 10 minutes. So essentially every 10 minutes an inexact copy of myself will start attacking me. Monsters will be of only one kind. or only one type per stage. So like everything will be beetles or everything will be Lemurians or stuff like that. And then monster spawns are doubled, but monster max health is halved. Those are ones that I like having fun with. And then we're gonna go on Monsoon for this run. Because why not? Why not? Speaking of beetles, we got beetles as our monster. So essentially on the right side there, you can see what our only monster is. We are not strong. We're not insanely strong anymore. That's the one thing that always sucks, is going from a really good run to a brand new run. So since enemies drop items instead of going and buying items, there's no real point in going and exploring the map unless you plan on going to the Lunar Realm. Which I don't think we're going to do Lunar Realm this time around. So essentially, the only thing you really have to worry about is find the teleporter, which I have found it. It is over here. What I usually do is I just come to the teleporter and I just start killing things over here. Start fighting things here. Once I get like 3 or 4 decent items, then I'll teleport or like start the boss fight. But yeah. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the little bit of a change here. Doing Risk of Rain instead of Pokemon. I think I'll probably like if for some reason it's like, I don't know, late at night and I can't sleep, I might like do Risk of Rain streams. If I do extra streams on the weekend, then I might do like a Risk of Rain stream. I might still stick with the 5 Pokemon streams a week. I'll at least do 4. I want majority of the streams to be Pokemon at least. That's the one thing with, what's it called? That's the one thing with enemies dropping items, though, is that it's pure random if they even drop an item. So right now I have 150 gold. If there were chests, I could have opened, like, probably 4 or 5 chests by now. But, yeah. Love it. Game looks fun. Yeah, it's really fun. I love this game. It can be a little slow to get into at times. And sometimes it can be a little hard to get people into it, but it's one of those games that I've always had fun with it. Especially when you have people to play with. That's why Lemon and I play play like 2 or 3 times a week. Usually a little bit more, but it all depends on our work schedules and that. Yeah, I've gotten 2 decent items so far. So Paul's Goat Hoof is the first one I got, essentially. Ooh, that's a good one too. Oh my god, more items. Paul's Goat Hoof increases my speed overall, so my regular speed and my sprinting speed are increased. The second one I got, Repulsion Plate Armor. It does a flat reduction to damage, which is pretty nice. The second one, the Bullets, it's extra damage to bosses, which doesn't really matter right now since our only enemy is the beetles. And the third item, that's a little shield. So you see on my health, there's a little bit of blue. That's that shield. Essentially, as long as I'm getting hit, that shield, like, it takes the damage, but once it goes away, like, I can't recharge the shield if I'm taking damage. But then after I stop taking damage for, like, 5 seconds or something, it'll, like, instantly recharge. Yeah, so since enemies can only be of one type each stage, even the boss is just all beetles. War Banner, which is that one that I just picked up. Essentially, I had it last time too. When I activate the teleporter or when I level up, it drops a banner on my location. And that banner, you have like extra damage inside of it, I believe. So many beetles. I'm glad they're melee attackers because this is a lot of beetles. As long as I keep moving, they just can't hit me. Another item, I heard it. Ooh, an equipment. I get wings now. There's a Lunar Coin in there that I want. wings only last for a certain amount of time. Guillotine, that's a green one I just picked up, is actually really good for elites. Well, because they specifically affect elites. Essentially, if I look in elite, like these blue ones, on their health, it's probably hard to see. There's a little white bar on the left side of their health. Essentially, if I get their health through that white bar, they just die. Speaking of dying, I need to finish off these guys that way, because the teleport is fully charged. I just need to finish them off. There's so many enemies. There we go. And we still get our teleporter item. I'm just gonna activate it. Alright. Oh. Alright. Did I not activate it? Oh, I did. Alright. Sometimes it takes time for it to send you to the next level. Okay, let us find... What was taking damage over here? What? Okay. Let's find the teleporter. The reason I try to find the teleporter so quickly, there we go, is because I like to fight the enemies at the teleporter, since that's where I'm gonna basically start the final fight. So I might as well fight all the enemies over here and collect the items here. Hey, honey, welcome on in. How you doing? Also, we got beetles again. Like, it's just random chance what enemies we get as our sage thing. So the fact that we got beetles 2 times in a row is kind of funny. There we go. Let's start getting some items. Oh, we might as well just start the boss fight then. That works. Just drop by and say hi. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully it works going well for you today. I want to get one of those gasolines. Oh, ukulele. That'll be very helpful. Something else dropped in there. Where is it? I want one of these. What would it take? Stun grenade? I'm down for that. Oh, that is so good. Essentially, on a kill, all nearby enemies, like all enemies nearby the one that I killed, will set on fire. And since everything's in a huge group, just everything lights on fire. Yo, we're almost at the 10-minute mark. We're gonna have a doppelganger soon. So when I get off work, I'll come lurk. I head home and it's going. At least it's Friday. I almost swore. No, don't swear. Don't swear. But yeah, if we're still live when you get home, or when you get off work, then we'll see you then. If not, hope you have a good rest of your day. I also work today, so I don't know if I'll be live when you get home. But we'll see. We will see. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, no worries. Oh, I want that. Better equipment than the wings. Basically, if I press Q, I shoot off a bunch of rockets, and they track enemies. Trenton coming in. Let's see. Let's see. Where do I even have the alert box on this? I have the alert box, right? I do have the alert box. I have it below the layout for some reason. Oh, it's like right in the middle. Okay. Where's the Burt? Where's the Burt? I'm waiting for the Burt before I say anything to Trenton. It didn't Burt. It didn't Burt. But thank you for the donation, Trenton, for the super chat. It is very, very appreciated. Thank you so much. Donation go Burt. It didn't go brrr. There, I'll just do the sound. Brrr. Thank you for the donation, Trenton. It is very, very appreciated. I still believe you should be spending the money on yourself. But if I say that certain phrase, then... Oh, it's broken too. Hold on. It's broken. Is it this one? No. Or is it this one? There we go. Now we got it spinning. But yeah, if I say that certain phrase, then you'll start donating a whole bunch. So I'll just keep saying, I believe you should spend the money on yourself, Trenton. Spend the money on you. But thank you. It is very, very appreciated. Thank you so much. Ah, I fell. Thank you so much, Trenton. It is very, very oh my god. Honey coming in as well with the message. Let's try that again. Oh, there's my doppelganger, which there are 2 of them. I forgot about that. I have 2 doppelgangers. Hold on. All right. Doppelgangers, when you take them out, they drop an item that you have. So I basically get extra items there. Let's see, will it make noise? Brrr. Thank you, Ani, for that donation as well. It's very, very appreciated. There we go, it came in. It didn't make the noise, though. It didn't make the noise. Brrr. Thank you for the donation, Ani. I'm gonna say the same thing to you. Spend it on yourself. Spend your money on you. Hello guys, I'm hunting Sandy Gas, racing Tyler, and need my phone to count, so I'm lurk. Yeah, no worries. Lurky turkeys are always appreciated. Hopefully you get that soon. But thank you, both of you, for those super chats. It is very, very appreciated. Thank you so much. You guys gotta spend it on you, though. Spend some money on you. I'm just gonna hit this. Overloading imps. That's a little scary. But in the end, they all group up, and it ends up not being scary. It's fixed, I guess. I guess it is. Maybe it'll come back later. I hope it comes back later. I like that bird. Brrr. Yeah, probably being a lurky turkey. Very appreciated. Thank you so much. And Trenton and Ani, thank you for those super chats. It is very, very appreciated as well. Thank you so much. Other equipment. I'm good with what I got. Sadness indeed, sadness. Brrr. I'll just have to keep doing it myself. Brrr. Items. Yeah, if you like games where there's a lot of like looting, or games where there's a lot of like, I don't know, just constant fighting, this is a good game for that. Making yourself stronger. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum. One thing you can do though is there's that one artifact that I showed you guys that you select your items. So when an enemy drops an item, instead of it just being a random item, you actually get to choose what item you get, and you can make some really OP builds with that. But y'all know me, I like RNG. Oh, it's the mushroom land. One thing that I'm pretty sure still spawns. Oh, Elder Lemurian. Oh, that's scary. That is so scary. Oh my. Wait, why do I have the elephant? Did I accidentally pick up the elephant? Yeah, one thing that I'm pretty sure still spawns, what I was saying there was, pretty sure the legendary chests that have the red items still spawn. Oh my. I need to get out of here. Get out of here. I need healing items other than the med kit. Go away. Oh! Stay away from me! The fact that they're elites just makes it so much worse. follow me down? You did. Guys. Help. Send help. Okay, I want to go check, see if that legendary chest is still there. I don't know if it is. I am terrified right now. He's gonna lose the Nuzlocke. I don't want to lose the Nuzlocke. I don't want to lose the Nuzlocke. Okay, either has a fourth spawn that I just... Oh, wait, no, it does have a fourth spawn that I do know where it is. Either it's in the fourth spawn... No, it's not there. Okay, so either there's a fifth spawn that I don't know about, or they just don't spawn during the no chest thing. Alright, let's just start this up because it's scary and I need to just... Oh my... Please, just stop. Hey, a scrapper. Does it take bribes? That one happened like instantly. Brrr, thank you, Trenton, for the super chat. It's very, very appreciated. It is very appreciated, Trenton. Thank you so much. You should be spending it on you, though. These things need to stop. Oh my god. There's so many things happening. My game is lagging. My game is lagging. There are items spawning in there that I'd love to have, but I don't want to go in there. I need to take them out before the doppelganger appears. I need to take them out in less than 4 minutes. Trenton, thank you for that super chat. It is very, very appreciated. Thank you so much. I still think you should be spending it on yourself. But thank you so much, Trenton. I need my Lux on Daisy to proc, please. I do, I promise. Thank you. I'm glad you do. But thank you for the super chats, Ren. They are very, very appreciated. Thank you so much. You know what I would be saying if I could say it, but I can't say it. So yeah. I have less than 3 minutes now to take them out. There's a lunar coin there. I need that. I need that. Ow! No! Oh, okay, so that's what happens when you lose. It kicks you to this screen. It can be intense at times. Let's try again. Let's hop back into it. There are a lot of characters you can play as. I like playing as Huntress because Huntress is... Oh, Golems is my first one? Okay, that's horrible. I like playing Huntress because Huntress is a speedy character. Avoiding damage and is ranged. Those are things that I like. Speedy and ranged. So yeah. Having Golems as a first enemy is pretty terrifying because I am squishy. What's that? Personal shield generator, okay. I'm squishy and they hit hard. My first 2 kills dropped items. That is an amazing item to have. Essentially, this has a chance that when I get hit, it gets blocked. Okay, I want to get over there. I want to hit that nude altar. Basically, we're gonna try to gain a bunch of items. No! I know I can make it up there with this. There we go. And that's what happens when multiple of them shoot you at the same time. Okay. You know what? Let's turn off artifacts. And what we will do now is I'll play a different character for you guys just to see like some differences in characters and that. This is Captain. This is what he usually looks like, but again, I've beaten Monsoon with him, so we got this. Captain is very interesting. He starts with an item, and the item blocks projectiles. He has this weapon, which essentially shoots a shotgun shot. Or if I hold down left click, I can shoot it as like a slug, so it becomes more ranged. Yeah, he's a pretty good character. He's a lot slower than Huntress, so he's kind of like... He's very much like opposite of what I usually play. Because he's not ranged. Well, he can be ranged, it's just... I gotta be more accurate with it. Excuse me. But he is like... He is more close ranged and definitely a lot slower. Thank you again, Trenton and Honey, for those donations. It is very, very appreciated. Thank you so much. We got Trenton taking 2 out of the 3 things on the board there. All right. Well, I kind of wish I could have gotten something later. But yeah, so the blocking projectiles things, like, it works every time. Like, if there's a projectile, it'll block it. But after it blocks a projectile, it has, like, a cooldown for when it blocks it again. And then, some things are weird. Like, if they're, like, a laser projectile, it doesn't count. Yo, get some bleed going. That's nice. See, like, these things shoot little fireballs at me, so it blocks those. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I should be using... Hold on. My R, I completely forgot I should be using it here. Basically, it makes things free. So we put it on that. It takes a little time. It's free now. This costs $0. I don't know why I wasted money on it before and why I haven't been hitting it. So now I can just keep hitting it. And I get 2 of those a stage. Usually, you have the option between 4 different things when you're building this character. So, but I choose 2 of those because it can get you items quickly and can make you like advance through the map quickly as well. Sorry, every time I get an email, I want to check it because I am waiting on a response from someone. See, like those guys, their shot is not a projectile. So it doesn't count. It doesn't get blocked. Just run around looking for loot right now. Loot and wherever the portal is. And then my right click is a stun. The stun lasts for a few seconds, but if I shoot them, then the stun ends early. But yeah, since my R can make things free, it's really good to use them on like legendary chests that have the what's it called? That have the reds in them, and it's also because they're expensive, and it's also really good to use on these because these, as you've seen before, can sometimes be really mean and just not give you the items that that are in there. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum. You know, I completely forgot that I have an equipment. Woo. That. So every chest has a chance of dropping white, green, red, and orange items. The smaller the chest, the more likely you are to get whites. Well, I shouldn't say every chest have a chance of all those, because the small chests have a chance of all those. The big chests have a chance of green or higher. The legendary chest, I think can only drop. You know what? I'll take that. Legendary chest, I think, can only drop. What's it called? Legendaries. Ooh, this chest up there I never saw. Alright, that's probably the last chest, and then we can start working on the portal. So I've been here for a little while. I've been here for like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I keep forgetting about my abilities. And the one thing about Captain is 2 of his abilities, because they're technically like orbital strike type things. So that one I just did, like this, is an orbital strike of in a way. And then the other one, the R, that drops down the thing that makes things free. Both of those rely on stuff coming down from orbit. So if I'm in the blue dimension or any other dimension, I cannot use those. Which is annoying, but awesome at the same time, honestly. Beetle Queen. Beetle Queen down. So many enemies right here. Yeah, Lemon and I, honestly, like, we play this game for, like, hours, and we probably would play it more if we just didn't have, like, oh, like, Lemon's got work in the morning, so he can't stay up late, or it's like, I'm working in the evening, so I won't be on till later, kind of thing. Or we're just, like, tired after work. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. You know what? I'm gonna try to go to the other boss that I was telling you guys about. Just wanted to see if I can. Honestly, I have a harder time beating him than Mithrix. And Mithrix is, I'm pretty sure, supposed to be the harder one. It's because the second boss is based a lot on RNG. Essentially, the other boss is what they call a scavenger. So it has items when it spawns in, and it collects items if you leave it alive long enough. So it essentially could, depending on its items, could be really good or really bad. So it is a little scary fighting it. Also, this thing that makes stuff free, that circle it has, if I have multiple things in one circle, then I could make multiple things free. Green printer. Oh, for the stealth kit. Eh. I already have one. I don't need another one. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey, from this, I think I'm gonna go with the crit, honestly. I want to do more damage. Ba-da-da-dum. The one thing about his charge up thing too is I charge it up, and if I don't kill the enemy, flying enemies, it usually pushes. And if you push them into a wall, they take more damage. More blade. Ooh, there's a crit printer. I might actually want to do that. There are some things that I have that I would definitely give up for more crit. Actually, I might not. I'm not Huntress right now, so crit isn't... Crit is really good. On Huntress, it's just extra good. It's like even better. So... But I don't think we'll worry about it right now. We'll just keep going for the items. Let's do boss damage. So if I'm gonna go try to fight that other enemy, I need to go to the Blue Realm. And I'll probably need to go to the Blue Realm multiple times. Random. Boss damage. Fair. The reason I'll probably need to go to the blue area multiple times is because there's only a random chance of me getting the item that I need from there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to attack speed. We're gonna take damage, but that's okay. I think we're gonna go with random on that, but we need the money for it. Alright, I haven't used the other free thing yet because I've been running around seeing if we'd find another chance shrine or if we'd find, I don't know, a large chest, but I'm just going to use it on this one because we haven't found anything. Yo, there's that Lunar Coin. Okay, so I'm heading over to the boss area. I'm just going to check up here first, because this area I have not checked. Wait, you still throw stuff when you're stunned? That's mean. Let's grab the healing drone. Alright, I think we're all good. We've spent a lot of time here, but That is okay. Take out the bosses so quick right now. Oh, but the other stuff, on the other hand, are a little bit of a pain. Especially the wisps who have tiny hitboxes. Okay. Let's go to the blue world! Okay. Hold on a second. Did I just... Oh no, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, so basically I'm looking for those beads that I saw earlier that I told you guys about how to get to the final guy. I don't see any here. I would love to have those. Especially there's 2 of them, but I'm here for a specific reason. Alright. The more you hit this, the more it costs. It doubles every time. Oh my god. Hit it one more time. Actually, no. Don't even think it's worth it to hit it one more time. We'll just leave and, we'll just leave and try to come back to the blue area. It's cheaper on coins to do it that way. I don't want to lose too many coins by doing it. Basically, I spent a coin to come here. I just spent 3 coins to reroll those things. And got nothing out of it. Also, 2 big chests right beside each other like this is amazing for me because I can make them free. Okay. Heal on crits. That's nice. Yo, and more health. That's nice too. Want to hit this thing. I saw a few things in there that I wanted that were good, but I was, again, like whenever I go in there, I'm always looking for the red. that a yellow printer? It is a yellow printer. So, we haven't found any yet, but I was saying before, the yellow items are basically items that are boss items. We haven't found any yet. You can pretty much only get them from defeating bosses and just hope that they drop their item, but it is what it is. Alas, we have not found one. Topaz brooch, that's nice. Okay, what else do we got going over here? There's still a good amount of this map that I need to search. Oh, especially if I want to find a nude altar to head back to the blue area, because I still need the beads. Hey, there could be a nude altar behind this rock. Hopefully there is. Ooh, there is. Nice. Big chest. We'll just make that free because I haven't seen any Shrines of Chance or anything around. Even though I could have just bought it. Hey, sweet. Welcome on in. Being a lurky turkey. Very appreciated. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm just kind of like systematically loot this place. What we got? Attack speed. That's nice. So many wisps. Wisps are such a problem for me. I can pretty much only take out one per shot. And even then, I might not take it out. Like that. Oh, there's a big chest over there, too. Grab that big chest in just a second. Want to check up here. Ooh, a red. Oh, that gives us 2 extra shifts, which is this thing. We get 2 extra of those. God, there's so many of those things. Can I, like... Kinda. Nah, I'm gonna stick with my healing thing. I need the health. Hey, I think that's everything for us. We can fight the boss now. But, there's so many wisps flying around that I just want to get rid of. But I can't really. Okay. That red really helped us out there for that. There are so many things. Oh, I'm frozen. That's not good. That's not good. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. These wisps are actually a huge problem. They're what doing most of the damage to me because their attacks technically aren't projectiles, so I don't block them. And they do so much. There's a bunch of them like that. Hey, there we go. It was a little hectic and scary, but we got it. See, now, when we go to the Lunar Realm here, in the bottom right, my shift and my R will not be able to, we won't be able to use those, so it'll show, like, yeah, it was, like, disconnected or whatever. Come on, beads, beads, beads. There we go. Got the beads. That's what we needed. We're all good now. Yo, I'm debating, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we have 7 greens, so we could go for it. Let's go for it. And let's go for this, too. Oh, we lost one of our attack speeds, sadly. Alright, that's fine. Hey, hopefully we can get some more attack speeds because we're down to 1 now. But we did get 2 good items out of that. Oh, we get a free red item on this map, actually. Is that a ukulele printer? We need that. Ukulele's great. Ooh, and that's an attack speed printer. Oh my god, there's so many of you in the sky. Hey, we'll just do that. We'll just do that for attack speed. We're good for now. There's a magma worm somewhere over there. It's kind of spooky. Now, what I usually do on this map and what I'm gonna do this time around are different. So what I usually do is basically there's an extra boss you can fight on this map in order to get a free red. I love doing that fight because a free red is a free red. But Lemon pointed out something last time. Usually what I do is I just, you know, there are these eggs you destroy, and when you destroy all the eggs, or when you destroy most of the eggs, this thing shows up to fight. So I usually just go around finding these eggs and destroying them as quick as I can. Lemon has pointed out something that we should fight the, this is gonna hurt, this is gonna hurt, this is gonna hurt. Oh, we're fine. That we should fight the regular boss first, then go fight that boss. That way there aren't any of these enemies spawning. Okay, magma worm down. I am gonna go run around and loot the map first, though, before we fight the boss. Ooh, another ukulele. I don't want the horn. What's the third item? Question mark, ukulele. Ukulele all the way. What is that? An equipment drone. Okay. If we find a decent equipment, we'd go for that. Let's go in here first. I could have made both those free. They were right beside each other. Would have been worth it. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Alright, so that in the chat, in the bottom right, or bottom left, sorry, that just said, you hear a distant whirring, whatever. That essentially means if I destroy one more egg, the boss will appear. So we don't want to hit any more eggs at the moment. But we do want to find an egg and just remember where it is. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum. So I haven't used my free items yet, so let's do that. Ooh, attack speed. You love to see it. So we got one more free item in somewhere. Let's go for it right here. Alright, I think that is everything. If not everything, it's probably most of the stuff. So let's go. Okay, something hit an egg. Never mind, we're doing this boss fight now. I was gonna go do the regular boss fight, but I guess we're doing this one. Ow. Ow. Out. 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 Get out. Get out. Get out. Hey, there we go. Free red item. Ooh, 57 leaf clover too. That's a pretty good one. Alright, now where's the actual boss fight? I don't actually remember seeing where it was. And I don't see particles anywhere either. Come on! Where are you at, boss fight? I don't remember where you are. I don't remember seeing you. No, really, where is the boss fight? Oh, it's over there. Right, now that I see it, I actually do remember it being over there. That wasted some time. Hey, give us an easy boss. Not really easy, but we can do it. Okay, never mind. I guess it was easy. Debating if I want to go print some more ukuleles. Thing is, I have a chance to lose some good stuff if I do go for that. Ba-da-dum. Oh, portal's done. Okay. That's a grandparent. I was telling you guys about that earlier. The fact that I'll be able to kill it from here is ridiculous. Well, there we go. We killed it from here. Didn't even have to worry about it. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. You know what? A big chest and a little chest right beside each other. Let's go for it. Let's make those free. I have taken some damage. It is scary. I essentially just need to get moving. I need to get moving, get some more items, then head out of here. Let's see. Green. Okay, Legion Seed. Nice. That'll be helpful. Yeah, I just realized now that we have the ukulele, those things are going to be a lot less annoying. Okay. I'll go check see what the equipment is. I don't necessarily need more or another equipment. I don't think. I think I'm good with what I got. That's the same thing. Okay. You know what? Might as well just give it to you then, and then take the extra one. Yeah, I don't want either of those. Sure, we'll go with that. Do we have any items over here? Yes, we do. Yeah, this map actually involves a little bit of, well, it doesn't have to involve backtracking, but the way I usually get around it involves backtracking just because I just follow a pathway. Just where it takes me. There's actually nothing over here. Okay. That's where I'm trying to get to now, is just down there. Because we can place another one there. We can buy that. Perfecto. So, yep, there's just Alright, there is one more spot that I want to check, and then I think we are good to fight the boss. Hold on, let's see what actually is in this. No, we're good. We're good. Oh, that's actually what I need to hit. There's a lockbox. Free green. Nice. Provide. Oh, that was a little risky, but we are fine. And might as well buy this because it's right beside. And we're going to activate this. That way it's not aligned to the moon. Because we're going to fight the other boss. It's grandparents. And easy fight. What just happened there? That camera. The camera like glitched into the ground and made everything demonic. Lunar coin. That makes up for some lunar coins we lost earlier. I like how flying enemies, I can just use my gun to just banish them, essentially. Like, goodbye, you're flying that way now. Alright, now we just continue. So essentially, since we unaligned it from the moon, we're not going to fight Mithrix now. And it basically loops us back to more stages. Oh, there's a lockbox right away, though. And we got some new enemies. So that one, basically, it has an ability where any other enemy that steps inside of this big bubble it has, turn invisible. Like those guys, which I didn't see, because they were in the bubble. Alright, this is a little scary. I think I very much would like to get some healing items, yeah. But just kind of go in the portal and dip, I think. Part of me wants to go in the portal and dip, part of me wants to go collect more items. So I'm just going to sprint around and see what we got. Let's get that. Let's go for attack speed once we have the cash for it. Oh, and there's the Malachites I was telling you guys about earlier that stop healing. Okay, what we got? Honestly, probably that. For random, see if we can get attack speed. Nope, that's okay. Yeah, on later stages, making stuff free is only really useful on the Shrines of Chance. Because you get so much money in this that it doesn't really matter. But with the Shrines of Chance being free, because you never know how much money you're going to be dumping into a Shrine of Chance. Alright, I think that's good enough. Let's get going. It's invisible. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's still right there. Oh, this one died. There we go. We finally got a yellow item. So essentially, for this yellow item, if we get low on health, we will have a little explosion that happens that damages all the enemies. Okay. We just need this portal to finish charging. We're almost there. Yes, please let me out. This place is scary. So what we're trying to do right now is, because I have those beads, essentially we're going all the way to the 8th stage. Once we get to the 8th stage, we're able to basically teleport ourselves to a different realm that has a spot where you sacrifice yourself. If you sacrifice yourself, you get 10 lunar coins and the run is over. But if you have the beads when you sacrifice yourself, you get the 10 lunar coins. And you fight a boss that has a chance of dropping, or not, doesn't have a chance. If you beat him, he drops more lunar coins. So that's what we're aiming for right now. Is we are trying to get there. There's so many enemies right now. Let's freeze you. Yeah, I feel like I just need to find the portal and get out of here. I say that as I run towards the first healing chest that I find. I don't have enough for it. There we go. Hey, there's the teleporter. We're just gonna go for it. Oh god, that's gonna hurt a lot. Woo! I don't know what I did necessarily, but most of them died. Yeah, the game can get very hectic. Let's get out of here. Okay. Alright, we are on the 8th stage, actually. So once we beat this boss, we can go fight that guy that I was talking about. Let's try to collect a little bit of items while we're here, just cause. Well, that doesn't help us at all. Oh, it's one of those Reaver things. This is very hectic and scary. Oh, free red out of that. That's amazing. It's a good one, too. I don't think it's going to help us in the area that we're going to with the boss that we're fighting, but... Oh, the boss we're fighting? Yeah, he's going to utterly destroy us. I just realized that. This thing that I've been using, the strike from the sky, will not work in that area. So I have to be in with just this gun. We'll see how it goes then. Alright, we took them out quick. Got another yellow item. Nice. I am frozen. We're good. I feel like my goal for fighting the boss is going to be just to try to get him from a distance. It all depends on what items he has, though. It can get really, really horrible. Alright, this looks similar to the blue portal, but it's not. It's a celestial portal. So let's head in there. So essentially, the celestial portal brings you here. And we get to do a little bit of parkour. Okay, I thought a thing was supposed to spawn there. So we're just gonna fall. You fall for a really long time, and then you teleport back up to the beginning, so... Hopefully we can, That explosion was the thing I was talking about, that if we get low on health, it happens. Yeah, there are some spots where you don't really have to parkour. You can just skip most of it, but and there we go. Alright, so you make it here. You walk up to this little shrine thing. Once you get to the shrine, you click it. A portal down there appears to continue fighting if you want to continue fighting. Or, you sacrifice. When you sacrifice, you unlock a character. You also usually die and get 10 coins. But we came here instead. So over there, there's a scavenger we want to fight. See how fighting him from a distance works, or how it goes. It's working out so far because we got a bunch of bleed on him. He's coming. Thing is, he can have a whole bunch of items just like us, so that's why these fights can be very deadly. Especially since I don't have half of my abilities that I normally have. We have a lot of bleed on him. Okay, he's trying to get more items, so we just got Cautious Slug, which won't help him at all. I think we got him. I think we got him. This fight isn't as intense as I let on for it to be, but I mean, it all depends on what items he has, and we were able to keep our distance, so. You walk up, open his bag. Now, you can find him in the normal world. Again, at higher difficulties, you find him, like after time, a bunch of time has passed. You can find him there. And he, when you press his bag like that, he drops a whole bunch of items. Specifically this guy, though, he drops a bunch of Lunar Coins for us, so that's nice. That's nice. We're at 48 now, plus the ones we'll get from beating it, so I think we'll have 58. And there we go, and that's how that one ends. All of our items, class, same stuff as before. But, however, I do not believe we will have time for another run because I'm going to be having to get to work soon, and runs can last, depending on how well the run goes, runs can last anywhere from like 30 minutes to a few hours. So, let's go on a raid here. You know what? Here's someone that I haven't raided in a long time. Let's go raid them. They're not playing Risk of Rain. They are playing Pokemon Unite, but let's go raid them. Let's go on a Jonesy raid here. There it is. Let's go trade. Yep. Let's go raid Trainer Sparks. There's a link in chat. Let's go over, give them a good old Jonesy raid, leave a like on their stream, and subscribe to them if you haven't already, and all that fun stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.